Cyrus the Great, c. 600 or 576–530 BCE, also known as Cyrus II of Persia, was the founder of the Achaemenid Empire, the First Persian Empire. His leadership, vision, and accomplishments established one of the largest and most culturally diverse empires in history, stretching from the Aegean Sea in the west to the Indus River in the east. Celebrated for his military prowess, administrative innovations, and progressive policies, Cyrus remains an iconic figure in history. Early life and background. Cyrus was born into the Achaemenid dynasty in the region of Persis, modern-day Fars in Iran. His father, Cambyses I, was a vassal king under the Median Empire, while his mother, Mandane, was the daughter of Astyages, the Median king. Ancient accounts, particularly those of Herodotus and Xenophon, weave a mix of fact and legend around his early life. According to Herodotus, Astyages had a prophetic dream that Cyrus would overthrow him, prompting him to order the infant's death. However, Cyrus was secretly spared and raised by a shepherd. Eventually, Cyrus revealed his royal lineage and fulfilled the prophecy by leading a rebellion against Astyages around 550 BCE. Rise to power. Cyrus's overthrow of Astyages marked the beginning of his meteoric rise. By conquering the Median Empire, he laid the foundation for the Achaemenid Empire. His victory was not achieved through mere military strength but also through forging alliances and diplomatic acumen. The union of the Median and Persian peoples under his rule significantly bolstered his power base. Cyrus continued his conquests with a focus on integrating rather than subjugating the conquered peoples. He famously defeated Croesus, the wealthy king of Lydia, around 546 BCE, bringing much of Anatolia under Persian control. Following this, he turned his attention to the Neo-Babylonian Empire. The conquest of Babylon. One of Cyrus's most celebrated achievements was the conquest of Babylon in 539 BCE. Babylon, a hub of Mesopotamian culture and wealth, was ruled by King Nabonidus, whose policies alienated the priesthood and citizenry. Cyrus capitalized on this discontent, presenting himself as a liberator rather than a conqueror. The Persian army entered Babylon with minimal resistance, and Cyrus issued the famous Cyrus Cylinder, often regarded as the first charter of human rights. The cylinder proclaimed freedom for enslaved peoples, religious tolerance, and the restoration of temples, including the rebuilding of the Jewish temple in Jerusalem. This act earned him immense respect, particularly among the Jewish community, who revered him as a chosen one sent by God, as mentioned in the Bible, Isaiah 45:1. Governance and administration. Cyrus's empire was remarkable for its diversity, encompassing numerous languages, religions, and ethnic groups. Unlike other ancient conquerors, he sought to respect and preserve the traditions of his subjects. His governance model combined central authority with regional autonomy, a system that inspired future empires. He appointed satraps, provincial governors, to oversee different regions, ensuring efficient administration while allowing local leaders to retain a degree of power. The royal road system and a reliable postal service facilitated communication across the vast empire. Cyrus's policies emphasized justice and fairness. His approach to ruling through respect and inclusion rather than fear set a new standard for governance, earning him the title Father of the Iranian Nation. Military strategy and legacy. Cyrus was a brilliant military strategist. His army combined disciplined Persian infantry with formidable cavalry and advanced siege tactics. His success lay in his ability to adapt and integrate the strengths of his adversaries into his forces. For example, after defeating the Medes, he incorporated Median soldiers into his ranks. His campaigns not only expanded his empire but also secured trade routes, enriched cultural exchanges, and facilitated economic growth. The Achaemenid Empire under Cyrus became a beacon of prosperity and stability in the ancient world. Death and succession. Cyrus died in 530 BCE during a campaign against the Mysigidae, a nomadic tribe in Central Asia. According to Herodotus, he was killed in battle, and his body was reportedly desecrated by Queen Timurus, the leader of the Mysigidae. However, Other accounts suggest he died peacefully and was buried in his tomb at Pasargadae, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Cyrus was succeeded by his son, Cambyses II, who continued his father's expansionist policies. Despite this, the Achaemenid Empire would reach its zenith under Darius I and Xerxes I, building on the foundations laid by Cyrus. Cultural and historical impact. Cyrus the Great's legacy transcends his military conquests. He is celebrated as a model ruler who respected the rights and dignity of his subjects. His policies of tolerance and inclusion fostered a sense of unity and loyalty within his empire. The Cyrus cylinder, discovered in 1879, remains a symbol of his progressive vision. It has been lauded as an early declaration of human rights, though this interpretation has been debated by historians. Nevertheless, it reflects his commitment to justice and multiculturalism. Cyrus's reputation endured for centuries, influencing figures like Alexander the Great, who admired him, and modern leaders who see him as an icon of governance and leadership. In Iran, he is revered as a national hero, with his tomb at Pasargadae serving as a site of pilgrimage. Conclusion. Cyrus the Great's life epitomized the qualities of a visionary leader: courage, wisdom, and compassion. By blending military might with diplomacy and respect for diversity, he established a legacy that has stood the test of time. His reign not only shaped the ancient world but also left an indelible mark on the principles of governance and human rights.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.